If they talk about Wi-Fi here, that's 50 gift subs. If they mention Wi-Fi or find a way to shame Wi-Fi players, 50 gift subs. Do you think you get addicted to Tekken 8? Yes. I think Tekken 8 might be just as fun and as addicting as like Mortal Kombat 1 has been over the past week and Street Fighter has been. And my fear is that other games come out at the same time. And the game is genuinely fun and genuinely good. That's my greatest fear, that all these other games start dropping right at the same time. No. The answer is no. Because the only time, like, they take character story seriously, it involves Mishimas. Every other one is, you know, look at them aliens. This is really low audio. Oh, we're actually getting a story mode preview. This is sick. Jin's gonna throw his bike at... That's how that works. This is... Damn, the gritty... Wow, I was making shit up. I was joking. Cool. Okay.
はい、このような形でシームレスにバトルに切り替わります。So as you can see, you go from the siege and you straight into the battle.
Dope. Damn! There's a war going on in the background.
And as you can see, the special style is now enabled.
Yeah, I mean, this was the stuff that marketed Tekken 7 super well. Transition directly into gameplay from all this crazy CG bullshit. You know, this is the way you do it. Badass. It's badass.
And as you can see, by just simultaneously pressing the buttons when the special style is enabled, you can do all kinds of cool attacks like this.
What was that string that Jin just had? He did step into low, into the overhead, into a follow-up? What the shit? That wasn't in the beta. Is it a story mode thing? Yeah, he had his Hell Sweep follow-up was there, but then he had a third hit. Dodge or punish. Oh, that's kind of sick. He did not have that before? I don't think he did. Yeah, it was after that move. Weird. I like how the QTEs have options, and I like the music. The choir in the background. I don't see nearly enough Korean backdashing for this to be Tekken. At least they're not shying away from it that Jin killed like millions of people. Well, that looks like a fun Tekken story mode.
There it is.
I didn't hear a single guy going, the moments I spent with Jin Kazama after he killed millions of people were very interesting. Later, I wanted to investigate Kazuya because of his cool haircut. That guy's gone. In character episodes, each of the 32 characters have their own what-if story to tell. Yeah, these are essentially the like Mortal Kombat arcade endings, right? That's fantastic. Damn, we're getting like a CG ending for every character?
Several friends that'll accompany you, as well as Max, who is kind of your guide on this journey as you progress through different arcades.
What?
More excited than just checking out a slide, so we have
Chat,
some footage to
hang on
show
a second,
you.
I'll be right back.
Next movie, please.
Ah, I got you. So this Max guy like teaches you about fighting games and shit?
And so Max,
Cute.
so you can
Yes,
kind
chat,
of get
nobody
that
else in the
feeling
world is
when you
named
guys
Max,
have an
don't worry.
arcade where you have a friend
Nobody
that
else.
released.
Super Ghost Battle needs a new localized name. The reason behind it in KI was allow people to fight you or you fight other people that are really good and not have the pressure of having to fight them online. The difference in like the old games was
So right now, I'm teaching
the ghost just became harder in difficulty, right? Like the ghost just became like a better AI over time. This one is actually learning how you fight. And that's what KI also did. It specifically did the combos and the enders you did. It actually learned what stuff you did, how long you did reversals. Did you teabag? Like, it copied all of that shit. Do you finish your ultra combos? Like, all of that stuff actually learned how the player worked in Shadow Mode back in like 2017 or something like that. 2015. No, old games, the old, like, I think VF4 and potentially Tekken 5 didn't use AI. I don't think it actually learned what you did. More so like the level of like Dan that it went up, like the ranking of the character just went higher and higher, meaning that the general AI that the game has just became more difficult over time. I don't think it specifically was doing your combos or your you know, your actual shit like this. This is a bit different. Yeah, so there's a reason this is valuable, right? This actually helps you like punish shit. You have to think of that. If you have a ghost that uses slightly better than just like AI, because what is the problem with AI in fighting games? They just outperform you in frame data most of the time. They're programmed to essentially take damage almost by pattern. And then if you do attacks, every once in a while, they will just beat your attacks with something that's one frame faster. It just reads your inputs. Input reading is just the way AI kind of works, right? So the nice part about it is that if you have a ghost that is emulating player patterns and not just acting like a fighting game AI, in a game like Tekken, you can actually learn from it, right? You can actually get better at specific punishes. If some player is abusing this thing, I'm fighting his fucking ghost to see how I beat that shit, right? That's actually valuable because their ghost will be doing the same shit they're doing. The same like flowchart thing that is like, God damn, this flowchart shit is fucking me up. He's not doing anything different. How do I beat this? I'm fighting his ghost. You can literally find the answer because his ghost is going to act the same way he does. That's cool, right? Especially if the ghost is learning your online actions. That's cool. Because in a game like Tekken that is so knowledge check heavy, this allows you to skip all that bullshit and get straight to the knowledge check that was whooping your ass. And then solve the problem. See, here's the thing. This is actually crazy valuable to learn Tekken.
And you'll notice the ghost even does slight like side steps and movement adjustments, just like right now.
Double electric from a ghost? All right. All right, this is, in a game like Tekken, I think this shit is going to be crazy valuable.
So it's really fun to battle against.
Damn, did you see that little shimmy? The ghost did?
かなり接戦で本人も結構焦ってました
he's waving on him. Waving on the ghost's body.
これね当たり前だよね。自分とやってるんだから。
Dude, I'm the same way. Every time I play Jin, I can't do electrics from the left side, man. I cannot. I guess that's a common thing that like Mishima players have to play on the right. Yeah, show me how this works. So this is the online virtual lobby. This is different than the arcade mode. So it's crazy at the same time Capcom and Bamco were working on a big-ass 3D lobby. Capcom's looks a little crazier because their character creator is using like, you know, Monster Hunter tech practically. Yeah, to me this just doesn't fit Tekken. Yeah, I think I agree with you. I think like thematically, like the cute avatar thing just doesn't fit Tekken very well. Although, you have to admit, it's better to have this than not to have it. It's also nice if you don't have to engage with it, similar to like Street Fighter, where you do not have to engage with it. But still, having like a functional lobby where you can hang out with your friends and fuck around, even though they're stupid cutesy looking avatars, is better to have this than not to have it. You can spectate somebody's ranked matches. Yeah, infinite rematches is good, but in a ranked system, I don't know. You should be able to infinitely rematch somebody after your best of 3, right? In the same way that that's an MK1 that's also in Street Fighter. Just let us fight it out after the ranked matches are over. Yeah, death matching was definitely a thing in Tekken. Who comes out positive in the end of a giant death match, you know? Yeah, so the funny thing is the mentality behind this is that people can't understand that this is just the nature of getting good at something. Right? I keep losing. So? But people just can't handle losing, right? They just can't handle the fact that you just want to start off good and stay good. Like, well, no. No. It's literally the process. I gotta go online in all these games and lose in front of like 10 to 15,000 people every day I play fighting games. Trust me, it's part of the process. Because this was a really cool idea in Tekken 7, but it was like basic. It didn't go that deep.
And for the sample is when he's playing as Lily.
状況的にはもう2本取られてこのラウンド取られると負けちゃうみたいなそんな感じのラウンドですね。
So in this situation,
I just realized Tekken 5 Asuka costume or hidden costume from T5 or her
おそら
alternate.
くこれが最も心が折られ
So it should tell you what you can punish with from your move list,
はい、これは
right?
先ほどの負け試合のリプレイになります。
Potentially the optimal punishes.
リプレイで改善すべき点があるとこうやって表示が出てくれて
A recommended combo in this
もっと高い
situation.
ダメージのコンボが入りますよっていうのを教えてくれます。反撃この技をガードすると実は反撃ができるんですって言ったことも教えてくれてリプレイからその場で練習が可能になります。
Damn, this is way more realized. This move can be punished by evading with a crouch.
ここしゃがめるんだよって言ったようなことを教えてくれて実際ここは結構すごいんですけどもリプレイをそのまま操作しちゃうっていう10秒
Oh,
間
and
だ
it
け
lets you
リプレイの
control the
キーを乗っ
character.
取
Oh,
って
that's
あ
dope.
と10秒違う動作をしたら
It
もしかした
puts
ら
you
避けれたかもしれない
in control.
こういった練習ができる
So
よ
you
うに
can
なってます
literally relive the moment and then fix it. That is badass. Yeah, didn't Plus R have this? Didn't Accent Core have this? Yeah, it did. They put that in later, didn't they?
投げが来たら両パンチを押せば抜けるかかなっていうところを同じ状況を再現しながら練習が可能です。教えてあげて、その
Damn,
場で
this
すぐ
save
に
stating stuff
練
is
習し
pretty
て
badass.
上達への道に。
どこの会社が作ったんだろうね、
Yeah.
これね。
They essentially tested this out in Tekken 7 and now it's like fully realized
You don't
here.
really see that often, do you?
これは素晴らしいゲームだよね。
This is a great game.
うわそんな自画自賛するのはジャパネット高田の社長ぐらいしか見たことない。
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That alongside the shadow replay stuff, dude, there's a lot of tools to learn how to play the game now. That's really good.
これはぜひ予約して。
It's like, yeah, Tekken is actually getting even more complicated than even previous Tekken games.
すぐに練習できるとかは
But they're adding more tools for you to learn it. Yeah, that's an expensive mode. Chat's like, I will still be dog shit.
の改善点も表示したり
No matter how hard you teach me, I refuse to learn.
お金かかってるからね。
そうですね、お金と時間をかけさせていただいたんで。
Rado was just saying it was very expensive, by the way.
Didn't I just
で
say
まあ
that?
ここ本当にコアな人向けに言うと
Didn't I just
フ
say
レーム
that?
情報
Oh God, there's more?
はいもう
Well,
本当にちょっと
obviously
これだけ
practice
だとよくわかんないと思うんですけど
Gym. They should just call this
実際
gym
いろんな機能を
mode.
用意さ
You know why frame data is free in this chat? Because this is no longer an arcade game anymore. Because as the developers described for back in the day, every Tekken game has been an arcade game, and figuring out the frame data is like part of the experience. And they're not exactly wrong. The problem is that it's
はい次の映像お願いします
drastically archaic, right?
Movie, please.
It's like ridiculously archaic to think that way in modern terms of games that aren't entirely arcade games anymore. And Tekken 7 was an arcade game, you know?
ここではコンボのレシピだったりタイミングを音で
So,
は
all things considered, I'm glad, right? And it makes perfect sense why they would just make frame data part of the game now.
けどこれが入
It
力
was in
のタイ
actual
ミングに
arcades.
なってる
Tekken 7? It was in arcades for 2 years nearly before it even came to console. It went through 3 iterations practically.
成功するとこうグレートって言って褒めてくれてどんどん、その相手キャラクターの視力技に対応する
Wow.
練習ができるようになってます
This is a great feature.
It shows great or the prompt like that. And then
Literal
the
punish training.
CPU will
Tekken 7 had something like this too, right?
This feature
Yeah, these are
was
great
actually
training
Tekken
tools.
7 is
ここで記憶
so here we'll save.
そして再現してその後のレシピを練習するみたいなことができます
And then restart from
Save
that
state
instance
practice.
to find different combo recipes.
Yeah, Street Fighter 6 also got
これ
this
実
too.
際使うとかなり便利なのでおすすめ
Save
で
state
す
practice.
Once you check it out, you'll be hooked. It's extremely useful.
あとはこういった壁との角度がついた場
Yeah,
合
training
の
mode
練習
got
です、ね
beefed up, dude.
Or perhaps
で前だとこういうふうに詰める
はい、結構前のクローズネットワークテストよりも、拡張と改善をしていますで下段攻撃もですね実は
Rematches are instant now. Yeah, rematches would take you to a loading screen before because of the way Tekken 7 functioned as an arcade game, right?
it's actually different than
後ろだとこういうふうに投げが出る
It's not an arcade game anymore, so rematching is like that.
maybe for people who are new to Tekken.
Raven
it's
just pulled
easier
up to the
try
Lakers
a
court.
wide
He's ready to
stage
play.
like this.
なのでぜひ自分の好きなキャラを見つけてこうやってスペシャルスタイルから
I might actually try
遊んで
Raven
もらえると
in
楽し
the
いと思い
beta.
ます
So we'll help you.
Raven's always
find
been kind of an
characters
intimidating
that
character in
cool
Tekken,
and
but I
then
think
how
he'll
to
probably be
special
easier to
style.
use now because look at this shit, dude.
本当に自分は
Look at
ボタン
this
しか押してないのに
Well, the thing is, like, now Raven's, like, crazy ninjutsu stuff is integrated into his game plan more than ever before, right? Master Raven had quite a little bit. Like, they were starting to get a little crazy with it. Now, he's insane. He's like Shadow Clone Jutsu, the
ゲージアーツ
character.
もボタン一つで出せます
And Mage Arts you can also do just with one single button press.
本日は
All right, that was
あり
fun.
がとうございました Thank you very
ありがとうございま
much
した
I'm actually really glad we watched that,
中野
man.
さん
I'm super looking forward to this beta, just to see what changed mechanically about the game as well, you know? Good shit, Bandai Namco. Good shit, Harada and Mike Murray. Good shit, you guys.
さあここからは
Now it's like, let's get that
お知らせでございます
online on track.
なおです